In today's video, we're showcasing Runway's new ActOne model. That's the model that'll turn your facial expressions, your voice, and your movement into a model of your choosing, whether that be realistic, 3D animated, or even an image that you uploaded. It'll take that reference, animate it to your own facial features and voice, and spit back up to a 30-second video. Let's take a look. Here we are on Runway's website. ActOne is, for right now, a paid service because it's using Gen 3 Alpha. However, I'm sure in the future it'll be downgraded to its free version. As what happens with most of Runway's tools, it starts in the paid version with the most credits. It takes a bit, and then it'll go down to the free version. Just want to get that out of the way in case you're wondering why it's not showing up. You're going to go here, go to Gen 3 Alpha, and then this third tab on the left is going to be ActOne. So what you're going to do is you're going to plop in a video of your choosing. I pre-recorded this one, but you can take a video of whoever you want to put into here to change into one of these images. Once you uploaded it and it finishes rendering, it'll come over here. And here's where you can pick your reference image. It has all of these from Jack Nicholson all the way down to what looks like the guy from Up and everything in between. If you don't like any of these, you can always upload your own image. So upload your own dog, upload your own favorite character, right? You can put that in here. Once you select a person, you'll come over here. I'm just gonna select this guy, and then you're going to click generate. If you come down here, it'll tell you how much time your video is to the second, actually to the 10th of a second, and it'll tell you how many credits it's charging you. It is a lot of credits, which is why it's on the paid subscription model. I'm sure they'll be able to bump it down in the future. This is pretty new. So you're going to click on generate. It's going to take about 5 minutes or so, and then it'll pop up over here. I did want to choose an animated character to start just because the facial expressions will be a lot more drastic and you can do a lot more with an animated character. Next, I'll show you a photorealistic image and see how it transforms that one. This doesn't transform your voice, unfortunately. That'll be kind of cool, although you could always change your voice in the video. You can go back and change it yourself after you download the video that Runway creates. You can do it that way too. It doesn't let you choose a voice from here, unfortunately. You can also go into filters and you can choose the motion intensity, but the more you move it, the more unstable it'll be, as with all generative videos. And I forgot to watermark, but that's okay. Let's take a look at what this created.
It was a dark and stormy night, and the moon was shining bright. And the captain said to John, "John, tell me a story." And this is the story that John told. It was a dark and stormy night, and the moon was shining bright. And the captain said to John, "John, don't tell us another story, please. Thank you."
So like I said, it does mimic your facial expressions. So the more expressive you are, the more it's going to mimic it. I can move this motion intensity bar so that there's less motion in the face and there's less sway, but that also means that it's less expressive and less exact to your facial features. The next thing I want to do is try it with a more realistic image. So now what I've done is I have created another video just to showcase this. You can also record yourself, so I just recorded it from my camera over here, and I chose the Jack Nicholson portrait. So now all it's going to do is use the credits, render that one. Obviously, the longer your video, the more credits it's going to be. It was a 3-second video, but it'll only let you do a minimum of 5 seconds. Don't know why that is, but that's okay. I kept the motion intensity at a 3, so we'll see how that goes, and then we can adjust it from there. Looking at it now, up close, honestly, it did look like, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that thought it was Jack Nicholson. The scarf was throwing me off a little bit, but now looking it up on a bigger image, maybe it's not. And it was just I'm guessing since it's AI, it was just an AI created image, but it looks eerily similar to Jack Nicholson. I'm just saying. Anyway, here is the video.
Here's Johnny.
So you can kind of tell that it's still AI, right? The facial features are a little bit awkward when you're not talking. And I wanted that pause and making weird facial features to see what it would do. And it still kind of bugs out like it has for a while. But overall, it is pretty good. It is, still evolving technology, and honestly, it's not too bad. Now, what I could do is maybe use like 11 Labs and come up with like a voice modulator and do that, and maybe try to mimic Jack Nicholson's voice or something along those lines and take this to the next level. But that was Runway's new Act 1 tool. The last thing I'm going to show you is it does have these tips and tricks, as did its original Gen 3 alpha model, how to get the best results. So if you can take a look in here, I'll leave the link in the description below. Right now it is like a cool feature to mess around with. As with most AI, I wouldn't use it for anything too serious at all. But it is kind of cool. It gives you troubleshooting, gives you what it's capable of, it gives you pricing and all that. It does also tell you what it's good at doing. So it's good at doing facial human features. It's not very good at doing animals quite yet. It's good if you have a profile, not a side profile, things along those lines. If you like this video and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and like down below. If you want me to show off anything in particular that you found that you would like a tutorial of, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.